Oh, gross. You know, I feel like throwing up, but looks like Android already has. Oh, hi there everyone. I'm Sam Tucker, and I'm usually an iOS user. But today, I thought I'd try out Android to see what amazing features it has that iPhones will get in 4 to 5 years. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice after buying an Android is some strange pieces of paper sticking out the back. Now, this is called money left over, which you don't get when you get an iPhone. So that's a bonus, nice. The next thing you'll notice is they've managed to shrink down the dynamic island into the dynamic dot. Unfortunately though, it doesn't appear as though this version does anything. Also, this model doesn't appear to work with Face ID, whether I look at it directly or expectantly. And so, some Androids still require you to use your fingerprint to open it, which is great if you hit it directly on. If you miss it though, it'll blind you right in the face. Ah! Okay, welcome to the home screen of Android. Now, by default, it won't look too dissimilar from iOS, but you can make it look pretty freaky with things called launchers that'll turn your home screen into an alphabetical list, a circle ring thing, or a PlayStation 3 menu. Or you could go with the big players and make your phone look like, ooh, a Microsoft phone. Maybe BlackBerry. And, oh, look at this. iOS? Yes, please.
It's like giving a glass of ice water to somebody in hell.
Now, as an Apple user, I like to keep my technology the same way I like me. Simple. So we'll just stick with this basic launcher that does do something weird in that it lets you move your icons around wherever you want and resize widgets on the fly, which is impressive because Apple just invented that, so Android moves fast. Now, of course, Android is spyware designed by Google Pachai, where every tap you do goes directly to the President of the United States of McDonald's.
What are you driving?
Whereas with an iPhone, all your data is kept safely inside Tim Cook's bosoms. And what happens on your iPhone stays in his bosoms. And that's a promise. But when you are outside of the grasp of Tim, you do get a little bit of freedom, such as installing apps from outside of the official App Store. The only problem is most of those apps look like arse. And that's because, you see, developers tend to focus more on iOS apps. One, because there's only so many iPhones they have to optimize for, and because, as rumor goes, iPhone users have more money than Android users. But that's actually a bit of a misconception, as iPhone users only have more money before they buy the iPhone. After that, it's about even.
That's a serious package, folks. That is a serious package.
Alright, now even I'll admit that Android is pretty versatile. And because the core of it is open source, people can run it on TVs, fridges, and toilets. And even while running on a toilet, it could probably do things the iPhone can't. Like multiple user accounts, swipe down anywhere for notifications and controls, fold in half, fold again, split screen, or even just a back button. But of course, none of that really matters, because I already own another Apple device, which means I'm locked in for life. Please send help. And that's Android according to an iPhone user. It comes in about 100 different styles, and only 3 of them are good.
Subscribe today.
They say that Apple users only buy things because the Apple logo is on it. Well, do people only buy Androids because of the G? It's a good G.
Checking out Uranus. Checking out Uranus. Wow, I've never seen it from this angle before.